Hi, this is Maveline Japolit. Welcome to my video and packet tracer activity 2.3.4 Mapping a network with CDP and Telnet. So here's the learning objectives. Discover and map an unknown network using CDP and Telnet. Task 1. Discover and map an unknown network using CDP and Telnet. So from the command line interface on a router, HQ use CDP show commands to discover information about directly connected Cisco device. Okay. Command line interface enter enable then show CDP newer enter. So let's make a table or let's document the network by sketching network diagram. So I will make the diagram for the table. Okay. Okay. I will put here the IP address. IP address. Then let's proceed to show CDP neighbor data. Show commands to discover information about directly connected to Cisco device. When you find a device that has an IP address, access the device using command telnet IP address. Okay. So here, after we use the by showing the show CDP neighbor detail command. So here's the result. Device ID is RandD, entry address. The IP address is 10.0.2. So we can use this for our telnet IP address. Copy. Then telnet address. Then enter password Cisco. Cisco. Then as stated here, you can telnet to the next device from within a telnet session, and exit command will terminate the telnet session and return to the previous device. Then repeat this process to discover all the devices in the network. So let's exit. Okay. And then document the network by sketching a network diagram. So label each device by its name and link each by its subnet address. Sketch a table that shows for router, its queue, and its device that you discover the following information: device ID, capabilities, platform, and iOS version. Okay. So dito in HQ, HQ device, HQ device. So our IP address is okay. So from RandD, the IP address is 10.0.0.2 and platform is Cisco C2800. Cisco C2800. Then capabilities. So capability is router. Then the hold time is 143. And the local interfaces serial 0/0/1. Then the output is serial 0/2/1. Okay. And let's proceed to another device. So I will choose the RandD. Open the command line, enter, then enable, then show CDP neighbor. Enter. So here's the result. So device ID, the neighbor of RandD is NewProducts and its queue. So let's copy this and let's put in our keyboard. Device. Okay. And let's proceed to show CDP neighbor detail. So neighbor detail. So device ID NewProducts has no entry for IP address, platform Cisco 2960 capability switch. So capability niya is switch. Okay. Then HQ and version for the new products is version Cisco Internetwork system. Advertise version 2. So device ID HQ entry address is 10.0.2.1. So show Telnet. So let's use this for the another task. So enter Cisco. Okay, Cisco, enter. Then accept. And let's proceed to another device. So later I will map I will make the table. So new products muna tayo. New product, open the command line interface, enable, open, then show CDP neighbor, enter, then enable and show CDP. I forgot to learn. Show CDP neighbor. Okay. Bakit wrong yun? Mali yung spelling. Show CDP neighbor. Show CDP neighbor. Okay. The neighbor of new products is device ID RandD. And let's proceed to show CDP neighbor detail. Enter. So device ID RandD and has IP address of 10.0.5.1. So let's copy this and let's use this for the Telnet IP address. Enter. Kulang pa. And let's proceed to marketing. Command line, enter, then enable, then show CDP, neighbor, enter, so the neighbor switch and cell, then show CDP, neighbor, data, enter. So switch, device ID switch, no IP address. So let's go to other IT device ID. So sales has an IP address. So okay, Telnet, you can use this for Telnet IP address. Enter. Cisco. Sales, then exit. And let's proceed to okay sales tayo. Command line interface. So enable. Then show CDP neighbor. So the neighbor of sales is marketing and inside sales. So show CDP neighbor data, so we can get the IP address and we can use for the Telnet. Okay. So here's the output for the CDP neighbor. So we have three neighbor. So these are our neighbor for sales. So show CDP neighbor detail. Okay. So let's check. So the device ID, so inside sales has no IP address. There's no IP address. So device ID marketing entry address, IP address is 10. So that's 0.3.1. Copy. Here we can use this for Telnet in IP address. Enter. Cisco. Then exit. Okay, close. Then let's check first. Marketing. Sa marketing meron din. Okay, only marketing has an IP address. So let's proceed to inside sales. Enter. Enable. Then show CDP neighbor. So only sales device. Show CDP neighbor detail. We can use it for our keyboard. Okay. Show CDP neighbor detail. Okay. So IP address. So sales has an IP address. And use for that for the inside sales. Enter. Okay, not responding. Exit. Okay, let's proceed to outside. Enable. Then show CDP neighbor. Okay. Device ID cell. So that's a neighbor for outside sales. Show CDP neighbor detail. So I can use this for our Telnet space. Okay, connection time up. Remote has host not responding. So let's exit. And let's proceed to research the last neighbor, the last device. enable, then show CDP neighbor. Okay, marketing, then show CDP neighbor data. So tell me. Okay, next. Okay, connection timeout, remote host not responding. So exit. So we all done for the discover and map a new network using CDP and Telnet. So let us document the network by sketching network diagram. Okay. So run marketing. But I have here already. Where is it na ba? So device, run the device, the neighbor of RandD devices. NewProducts and its queue device. So ito. Its queue device. And the version Cisco Internetwork operating software. And device ID, its key entry address has an IP address of 10.0.2.1, platform Cisco C1841, and the capabilities is router. Interface serial 0/2/1 port ID, outgoing port serial 0/0/1 and hold time of 168. Version of Cisco IO software 1841 software. So next, okay, marketing. So marketing. Newer details for marketing. As device ID, switch, entry address, no IP address, platform Cisco 2960, capabilities switch. Interface pass Ethernet 0/0. Port ID outgoing port pass Ethernet 0/1. Hold time of 120. Version is Cisco Internetwork operating system software. And device ID sales entry address has an IP address of 10.0.3.2 and platform is Cisco C2600. Capabilities router interface serial 0/1 port ID outgoing port and serial 0/1. Hold time 120 and the version is Cisco Internetwork operating system software advertisement version 2. Okay. And for the new products, so new products, neighbor details, device ID, RandD, entry address, IP, has an address of IP address 10.0.5.1, platform Cisco C2800, capabilities, router interface pass Ethernet 0/20, port ID outgoing port pass Ethernet 0/0 and hold time of 150. Version of Cisco IO software 280 software C2800 NM-IP base M version 1.2.3 14 T7 release software. Then technical support. The advertisement version. So for outside sales, the CDP neighbor of outside sales are device ID sales. The device ID, device sales has an entry address, IP address 10.0.7.1, platform Cisco C2600, capabilities, router interface pass Ethernet 0/4, port ID outgoing pass Ethernet 0/1, hold time is 166. Version, Cisco Internetwork operating system software. Advertisement version 2. Okay. So next is outside. Okay, for the outside device. Okay.
Inside
The CDP neighbor of inside sales. So inside sale pala to. Device sales entry address has an IP address of 10.0.1.6.1. Platform Cisco C2600, capabilities, router interface pass Ethernet 0/12, port ID outgoing port pass Ethernet 0/0. Hold time 149. Version of Cisco Internetwork operating system software. Advertisement version 2. For research. So research neighbor. Device marketing. Device ID is marketing entry address o IP address 10.0.4.1 platform Cisco C2600 capabilities router interface fast Ethernet 0/1 port ID outgoing fast Ethernet 0/0 hold time 138 version Cisco Internetwork operating system software I use that's then advertisement version 2. So that's all for this activity. So hope you learn something from this video. Thank you.